Have you ever wondered how you can use your menstrual cycle or the moon cycle to manifest what you want in your life? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain all of that. I'm going to tell you how you can use the moon and your menstrual cycle to manifest what you want in your life and what the relationship is between the two. For more videos on how to stop painful periods or PMS, or to learn more about moon cycle and manifestation, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. The moon is so magical, and have you ever wondered why your menstrual cycle is often referred to as your moon cycle? Many women who come to me think it's because your menstrual cycle is meant to be 28 days long, just like the moon cycle. But that's not really the reason, because it's quite natural and quite normal for many women to have cycles that are not 28 days long. It can be shorter, it can be longer, and that is very normal and does not mean that you're unhealthy or something's up. So then what's the relationship? Well, basically your menstrual cycle actually mimics the phases of the moon. So when you're on menstruation, when you have your period, it's kind of like the new moon, okay? You're dark and you want to be hidden and you don't want to be seen. It's kind of a time to just hibernate. As you come out of that, you're slowly coming out, and you're slowly, actually, we can even look at it as chakras. You're coming from your root into your sacral chakra. This is the time of the waxing moon. If you look at the moon, it's a new moon is completely not visible. And then you start to see a little bit more and more of the moon every single day. In 2 weeks, the moon gets to ovulation. This is when it's full, shiny, and bright. It's the same thing when you're in ovulation. When you're in ovulation, you're in your full moon phase. You're shiny, you're bright, you're what I call fully outwardly aligned. You want to be out there, you want to put yourself out there. Biologically, this makes a lot of sense because you're ovulating and this is a time for mating. So you're ready to get out there, meet people, talk to people, socialize, and be seen, and you're in your brightest. And then you go into a waning phase where you start to see less and less of the moon. The moon is starting to, what we call PMS, or release phase, okay? So it's going down into that waning phase. So during that phase of your cycle, you're in PMS, you're releasing, you're coming off of the ovulation and getting ready for menstruation. So does this resonate with any of you? How many of you women actually feel like when you have your period, you just want to curl up in a ball and hide from the world? And when you're in ovulation, you just feel so amazing. You want to be out there. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you're resonating, if you're feeling it. How do you feel when you're menstruating? How do you feel when you're ovulating? So how do we use this wisdom and magic to manifest things into our lives? If any of you have ever worked with the moon phases to help you manifest, you would understand that the new moon phase is the phase where we start to set our intentions. We turn inwards, we channel in, we connect with the divine, and we think about what it is we want to manifest. We get that seed. It's the same thing when you're on menstruation. You want to take time for solitude. You want to take time. In fact, I call it a time of full inward alignment. This is when you're fully connected with divine, your purpose, you're in your crown chakra. You want to turn inwards during menstruation and receive that seed, what you want, what that intention is for your next cycle. So what is it you want to manifest in your next cycle? Once we come out of the new moon phase, if we're manifesting with the moon, we're in the waxing moon phase. This is when we start to put the stuff in motion, right? We're in that masculine energy. We're taking action. We're starting to do the things we need to do to manifest whatever it is we want. We're starting to take action. Same thing, as you come out of your period, you have more energy, you're putting yourself out there into the world, and you're starting to take that seed and you're starting to nurture it. You're moving through your root, your sacral chakra, where the seed sprouts through a dark soil, right? So we're going through that phase when we're in that growth phase of our cycle. When the moon is waxing, it's the same thing. Then the moon gets into full moon, and during the full moon time is when we have full illumination of what needs to be released, right? So when you're manifesting with the moon, we take that opportunity of the full moon to really recognize what it is that we're holding on to that's preventing us from manifesting whatever it is that we set the intention to manifest at the new moon. Similarly, when you're ovulating, you're about to go into a release phase, but you have this full outward alignment. You can fully see what's around you with clarity, and what of the stuff that's around you need to start releasing, what patterns specifically you want to start releasing that are holding you back from manifesting. So use that ovulation time for that. And then we go into the PMS phase, or the waning moon phase. So when you're manifesting with the moon, the waning moon phase is when we now know what we need to release and we start working on releasing, okay? We're going through, whether that's through journaling or through meditation, whatever it is, you start going through that release phase. Same thing when you're going through PMS, and many women actually notice it because they're agitated with things or things are triggering them. Those are the things that you probably need to release. So use that PMS phase to really recognize that. Start journaling, start writing down, what is it that I need to let go of that is probably preventing me from manifesting what it is I want to manifest. So there you have it, how the moon phases and your menstrual phases can be used for manifestation. It is amazing wisdom, ladies. If you're more interested, do head on over to my Facebook group where I talk way more in detail about how to manifest with the moon and with your menstrual cycle. The link to that group is in the description below. Also head on over to loveyourmooncycle.com to download my freebies and learn more about how to stop painful periods and PMS forever. And be sure to check out this next video to learn more about moon cycle alignment. Thank you for watching. Sending all of you love and light.